Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a February favorites because I sound like a broken record, but it's the end of another month, so I wanted to do a favorites video, but I also want to include a little bit of like a February roundup. I tried so many new products this month, and if you watched my full face of first impressions video, you will have seen that, but I've now tested those products out like a little bit more, so I can kind of give you more of like a final thought on if I enjoy the product or not. So I do want to incorporate that into this video as well, just because I don't have that many products that I like super fell in love with this month. So without further ado, let's jump into this video, and like always, everything will be listed in the descriptions box below. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. Alright, so my first favorite are these coffee mugs. They're from Target, and it's the brand Hearth and Hand by Joanna Gaines. I absolutely love her coffee mugs. I don't know what it is. They're just like the perfect size. They're so cute. Specifically this one that has like the XO on it. It was just very fitting for February with Valentine's Day and love in the air. So I absolutely love these mugs, and I keep reaching for them every single day. They're Instagram worthy, they're cute, and they're just like the perfect size for your coffee in the morning. So I had to mention these because I use these literally every single day. So if you have not gotten your hands on one of these mugs, just trust me, it's life-changing. You need a good mug to drink your coffee out of in the morning. You feel me? Yeah. And then my next favorite, I don't actually have to show you because I read on my Kindle, but it is a book, and it is called Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. I have quickly fallen in love with her as an author. The very first book I ever read of hers was Verity, and it was kind of like a psychological thriller. Absolutely fell in love with it, so I wanted to try another book from her. So I picked Heartbones because this month I was a little bit more in like the romance, like love kind of theme. So I wanted a romance novel, and she writes a couple of those too, so I chose Heartbones, and I absolutely loved that book. It was just the perfect book to read this month, and it was about like this young couple that aren't really a couple. They kind of just have like this fling going on, and it was just such a good book. It definitely pulled at my heartstrings and just made me feel for the characters. So if you need a good book to read, I highly recommend that book or anything by Colleen Hoover. I'm very excited to read more of her books because between Verity and Heartbones, I've loved both of them, so I'm kind of intrigued to read more of her books. But Heartbones was for sure one of the books that I absolutely loved this month, so I would highly recommend reading that one. Another favorite of mine has been the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. If you watched my full face of first impressions video, you will have seen this. I tried it out for the very first time that day, and oh my goodness, this is one of the best highlighters. It looks like this. It's like a yellow gold highlighter. It's absolutely stunning, and I'll swatch it for you. My nails are so long. I need to get them done, so I apologize, but that is what the highlighter looks like. Like, is that not stunning? Oh my goodness, I love this. It's not too gold or not too silver, so I feel like it would complement a lot of skin tones. It's just absolutely stunning, and it's so creamy. Now, sad news that broke out this month was that Becca Cosmetics is going to be no longer coming September of this year. I was absolutely heartbroken to hear that because Becca Cosmetics has like some of the best highlighters, and my personal favorite is Champagne Pop, and I'm definitely going to stock up on that highlighter. But I'm very happy that I found another highlighter that I absolutely love and adore, because obviously it sucks when like your favorite products are discontinued, but it's even more sad that the whole company is, you know, no longer gonna be around. That's absolutely heartbreaking. But I definitely love this highlighter, and it has quickly jumped into my everyday makeup vanity. It's one of the best. I would highly recommend it if you haven't already. Another favorite of mine have been these face masks. I honestly don't know how to say the name of these. I think it's Kitschus. something like that. I will obviously have it linked down below, but they are so comfortable. Now I believe it was in my January favorites, I talked about a different mask, but as we all know, I'm trying like different masks all the time, trying to figure out which ones are the comfiest, and I thought I had found the most comfy mask, but then Ulta carries these and I bought one after work one day, and these have quickly become my absolute favorite. I just love how breathable these are and how lightweight. They wash really well, which is super important because like this one has like makeup on the inside, but I just love that it doesn't hurt my ears, and it's super breathable. Like it's more breathable than the ones I showed last month from Amazon. I much prefer these. They come in a 3-pack for $12.99, and I just think that's such a good bang for your buck. I love these. I'll show you what they look like on. So this is what they look like. I've had a couple people ask me if like they come in different sizes, and they don't, unfortunately, but I think this size would fit a lot of people. And I like how like the sides are open. I just think that's kind of nice, and I feel like that's what adds to like the breathability. But this is what it looks like. Obviously we know what face masks are at this point, but I love these and I could not recommend them enough. Another favorite of mine are another pair of shoes, because I am just a shoe junkie, and these are my Sorels. I honestly don't even know the name of these. I probably should, but I freaking adore these. They are the most comfy shoe slash sneaker slash boot I've ever put on my foot. It's like you're walking on clouds, and this is honestly perfect for this time of year too, because it's kind of, even though it's like getting warmer outside, there's still a bunch of slush and it's just not pleasant, you know? So I kind of like that this is like a hybrid between a sneaker and a boot. It's a little bit higher rise, and it's just perfect because you don't slip and slide around in these, and they're just comfortable, and they go with a lot of stuff. You can wear these with jeans or joggers or leggings or anything. So I have been loving these and gravitating towards these a lot this month, or this past month, and they're so comfortable. Like if you're looking for a good winter boot slash sneaker that's comfortable, you need to check these out. And I believe they're running sales on them quite frequently too, so definitely love these. And little bonus, they are like fleece lined on the inside, so your feet will stay nice and warm but not too hot in these. I absolutely love them. And it's no secret that I absolutely love loopy cases, and I actually got another loopy case this month towards the end of the month, but I can guarantee you guys that it is for sure a favorite, and it's this one right here. They came out with this like baby pink. I think they actually came out with this during breast cancer like awareness month, because it does have like the breast cancer symbol, but I just loved the color of this. It's just the perfect baby pink, and I have been in such a pink vibe lately. Like obviously today you can tell my phone case and I have my pink Yeti. I don't know what it is, but I'm just in a pink mood, and this loopy case just gives me all the feels. Absolutely love it. I love loopy cases just because they're honestly so convenient and easy. I can carry like my water and my phone and like not have to like actually hold on to my phone. It just gives me more versatility, and I can do more things. Like I just know that it's wrapped around my finger and it's not going to slip or fall off or drop. I absolutely love it, and it's just so easy just to hang on to your phone too. Like it's so comfortable. I don't know, I don't have enough good things to say about this. I've been using loopies for at least a year now, and I'll try other cases. Like I have a couple Casetify cases that I love, but I keep going back to these because they're just so easy to use. So I had to mention this because this is definitely a favorite of mine this month. And then my next favorite is a little bit random, but I'm random. So it is the Philadelphia cream cheese, but it's the spicy jalapeno cream cheese. You guys, this is so good. If you need a good snack suggestion, you need this and club crackers. Oh my goodness, the pairing of those two together is like heaven on earth. It's amazing. I've gone through like 3 of these tubs already. Probably shouldn't admit that, but it's so good, and it's not too spicy, but it still has that like kick to it. obviously because it's got jalapenos in it, and it's got like actual chunks of jalapenos. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. It is just so yummy, and I've had this on like bagels, but my favorite way is with just crackers. It's like the best snack, hands down. And then my very last favorite for this month is also a recent discovery, but it's the Anastasia Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. I love this stuff. I'm wearing it today. It has definitely replaced my brow gel. I just love the feathery look this gives my brows, and my brows just look so much more fuller. And I find that sometimes because I pencil my eyebrows in just to make them a little bit darker and fuller, but I find that when you pencil in your eyebrows, sometimes they can look like block brows, and I really don't like that look on me personally. And I just find that with this brow wax, it like defines your individual brow hairs more, so it looks more natural, and I absolutely love that. This is what it looks like. It's literally just a gel that you just stick your little spoolie into and then brush it through your brow hairs. I just freaking adore this. The first time I used it on camera was in that face of first impressions video, and you guys will see my like true reaction to first time using this, and I was blown away. I was in such disbelief. I was so afraid to use this little guy too. Like, I was so afraid it was gonna mess up my whole entire makeup look, but little did I know this was gonna become one of my favorite brow products. So I just had to mention this, because if you can get your hands on this, I would definitely try it out, especially if you like that feathery, natural brow look. Alright, so that was the end of my favorites for this video, but now I kind of want to do like my product roundup. So this month was the launch. Actually, I think this one came out in December, but I tested it out. It's the Lancome Lash Idol. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Anyways, and then the Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascaras. So I just wanted to briefly give you like my full final thoughts on these two. If I had to pick between the two, I would pick the Lancome Lash Idol. I love that this is very lengthening, and it makes your lashes look really feathery and fanned out. I absolutely love that. Now this does the same thing. It's very, very lengthening. They're very, very similar in that way. However, I tend to reach for this one more, just because the Benefit one, it just doesn't give me as much length as the Lash Idol does. So it's obviously preference, but for me personally, I think between the two, this is the one that I would reach for, and I do reach for the most. Alright, another product I tested out this month was the Morphe Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. Now, this was kind of a meh product. I don't dislike it, but I don't love it at the same time. For me, it was kind of drying, and I don't really understand why, because it's formulated with hyaluronic acid, which is very hydrating. But for me, it kind of looked streaky on my skin, and it did look better as the day went on. And I think the more it warmed up to my skin, the better it looked. However, it's not one of those foundations I would reach for. I just have other ones in my collection that I just absolutely love and adore. So this one, unfortunately, was kind of like it's okay. I mean, if you like medium coverage, then I would say try this one. Just for me personally, it was a little bit too drying and kind of streaky, kind of like hard to work with. But I know some of my coworkers absolutely love this foundation. So obviously makeup is one of those things that's very, very personal, and I'm just telling you my experience with it, but it's not one of my faves. Another product I tested out in that video was the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage Concealer. Now, I told you guys in that video that I needed to try it on a more less makeup day, and I did, and I just found this to be super drying too. I would much rather use my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer for my no makeup days. This just was a little bit drying, and it kind of looked cakey. I tried it out lots of different ways. I tried it with a brush, a sponge, with my fingers, and no matter how I used it, it just didn't look as good as some of the other products that I have in my collection. So unfortunately, this one just didn't live up to my expectations. And then lastly, one that I have not mentioned on my channel yet, but it is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. This mascara is all over TikTok. It is absolutely insane. And it is always like sold out at our Ulta. It's crazy the amount of people that want to get their hands on this. So I obviously wanted to test it out and try it for myself. We all know I'm a mascara junkie, but honestly, I did not like this. And it's not necessarily the formula that I don't like, it's the brush. So the brush looks like this, which is fine, but look at how movable and bendy this brush is. I don't know if you guys can see that, but for me personally, I want a wand that's gonna be stiff so I can really like pull it through my lashes so I can apply like the most product as possible. And this just did not allow me to do that because it's like so flexible and like so bendy. It was just really hard to pack on the product, but I like the formula. So if they could come out with a stiffer brush with the same formula, I would be all for it. But unfortunately for me, this was just it was a no-go. No thanks. But that is it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you kind of like this favorite slash product roundup, especially if I'm trying new products. I kind of want to let you guys know like my thoughts on them after using them a little bit more. So let me know if you like that kind of video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you liked it, and don't forget to hit subscribe as well. It helps this channel out immensely. And I just thank you for all of your continued support, and I hope you stick around. But until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye.